class, in addition to my little queen, Kelly, joining me today. As your head teacher of the Q to the Q students, my name is Karen Nickerson. And I am going to go over the classroom rules. So listen carefully, Q letters. The first rule is do not talk when I'm talking. If you do, you will get a 17-hour suspension after class. The second rule is no wrong answers allowed. If you get one answer wrong, you will get 24 hours of suspension and you will also be kicked out of the letter factory.
What? Just what kind of quirky teacher are you? There is no way you were hired as the teacher for the Q room. So, you can't expel us from the Q room. And did you write the queen with that arrow pointing to you on the chalkboard to try to prove that you're the queen of the world?
That is none of your business and I don't care what you say. I can expel you whenever I want to. The third rule is, do not tell me what I can and cannot do, because I have a good mind to do whatever I want. If you try to tell me how to do my job correctly, you will have 48 hours of suspension and you will also be kicked out of the letter factory for 500 years. Rule number 4, no quacking or quarreling with each other. And the fifth and last rule is, I can either suspend you, ground you, kick you out of the letter factory, have you sued in court, or even all both at any time for any reason I want to. But anyway, I'm about to ask you a couple of questions. Who is the queen of the world?
Look, we don't have time to answer any of your ridiculous questions, unless you want to ask them until you're eventually banned from the Q room.
Didn't I tell you not to talk when I'm talking? That's it. You will serve a 17-hour suspension after class and you are going to be grounded for 36 months. The second question is for you, Kelly. What would we do if Dickie Duck and Molly Mallard trespassed into our room without our consent?
We would have both of them arrested and sued in court for $1 million.
That is absolutely correct, my little queen. And as for you again, Q letters, what is 79 plus 89?
Really, Karen? The answer is 168. This is not elementary school. This is the letter Q room, for the love of Quaker meal.
That is not the right answer, and you are not allowed to complain. That's it. You're suspended for 24 hours and you're also even more grounded for 12 more months. Get out, now.
You know what? I'm out of here, and I'm not coming back until Dickie Duck and Molly Mallard get back here.
The fourth question is for you, Kelly. What do we do when we don't get everything we want?
We throw temper tantrums and complain to the manager. That's the way it works.
Great job, my queenly little queen. Keep up the great work. The next question is for you, Q letters. Why would a quilt quietly run away and never come back to its bed?
Karen, quit asking such stupid questions. You're really not making any sense.
Answer my question, or else I will have you kicked out of my classroom.
You know what? We're also out of here. We will not be returning until Dickie and Molly get back.
And another question, the sixth one, is for you, Kelly. Do you think that we are invincible to the law and that we are allowed to do anything we want?
The answer is yes. We're above the law and nobody can take away our freedom to do whatever as we please.
That is the right answer. You know how much I love you, my little queen?
I love you too, Mom. You're the best.
And the seventh question is for you, Q letters. What sound does a duck make?
I think we already know the answer, you delusional Karen. Quack, quack, quack.
How dare you insult me by calling me delusional? And didn't I tell you we're never allowed to quack? That's it. Get out of my classroom, now.
You know what? We are also out of here. We do not deserve to have entitled people like you in the Q room. This is quite ridiculous.
The eighth question is for you, Kelly. What are some 6 things that start with Q?
Quote, quarter, queen, question, quote, and a quail.
Quite lovely, my little queen. Now on to the ninth question for the Q letters. Do you think Donald Trump is a funny little quacker who plays trumpets nonstop?
Come on, let's just also get out of here. This is getting quite weird and embarrassing. This is no place for Karens.
How dare you all leave without my permission and not answer my question? That is so it. For disobeying my rules, you're so going to be sued in court for $1 million, you blabberbeaks.
Karen and Callie, what in the world were you doing in our room, and where did our Q students go?
What do you mean what I was doing? I was the substitute teacher.
Did you apply to be a substitute teacher of the Q room? And did you write that above you insisting that you're the most important person of the word?
Yes, I applied to be the substitute teacher of the classroom, and the queen wrote itself on the chalkboard above me.
Well, actually, we have a hard time believing your stupidity. You were kicking the Q letters out for silly reasons.
This is my classroom. You better get off my property or I will get security to throw you out.
Karen, this is not your classroom. This classroom belongs to me and my husband. And we can also tell you to get out of here right now.
No, you're both wrong. This classroom belongs to me and my special mom. There is no way it belongs to you.
Be quiet, Kelly.
Kelly is right. This is my classroom, not yours. So I demand that you both get out of here for real, and go find something else to do somewhere else.
Get out of our room right now.
Come on, Kelly. They are going to regret it for how they treated us.
Finally, peace and quiet.